You know, you did this last week too. When we were talking on Thursday, you had signed off and it just closed down our call.
Oh, it did? I thought I had it set up for you guys that like you can go on and on and on without me.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, re-recording. Okay, so Mahal was saying karaoke, team party, holiday party. No ifs, ands, buts. If you're nearby, Amanda, let's just put you in a package and ship you to us.
What time are you looking to do this?
It's totally tentative. We haven't made any plans other than saying we want to do a holiday party and we're doing karaoke. And December 19th, Saturday night seems like a good time. It's after Hanukkah, before Christmas.
Okay.
Are you working that day?
Yeah, but I could see if they'll let me work like 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. instead of 10 to 10, and then just like go after or whatever.
Okay.
I'll work it out.
Okay.
I'll figure it out. Okay, I'm remuting.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Is it going to be in the New York, New Jersey area or like in Texas?
No, New York, New Jersey area. It may be in New Jersey if because we have people from Philly, Pennsylvania area. So it's kind of like midway. So that's what we're thinking, but we're still confirming.
My husband's giving me a weird look.
What happened?
I said my husband's giving me a weird look. Good night.
All right. That's announcement number 1.
All right. So moving on to the rest of the announcements. All right, guys. So tomorrow we'll post a link in the team page for the 14 Days to Thrive training program for any of you guys that are interested in doing it, interested in moving your businesses forward. Maybe, you really need to be reactivated, you're confused, or just new coach, whatever it is. It's kind of made for everyone, which is awesome. We tried a small test group with a handful of my personally sponsored coaches last month, and quite a few of them had some success. One of them being Myra, just to give you guys an idea. She jumped on the training program, and she had her first 2 Success Club points within that week. And today is the 3rd day of the month, and she already has 4 points of Success Club. And in 2 weeks, she had 3 coach prospects. So clearly, results speak, and the training program is working. So if any of you guys did it beforehand and want to refresh yourself and redo it again, you're more than welcome to jump on it. So we'll open that up tomorrow. Moving forward, starting next week, each week we're going to have a coach opportunity event, whether it be a 3-day sneak peek or a 1-hour live event. We'll post the schedule on the team page. This way, as you guys continuously have coach prospects, you always have something on hand. And my last announcement, which kind of will go into tonight's topic as well. So a little incentive to get everyone fired up during the holiday time is anyone for November and December is eligible to win a Team ReDefine wine glass. And the requirements, or I'll say the prerequisites to get this is during November and December, if you hit Success Club 5 or hit 500 point volume, 2 consecutive months, you'll receive a Team ReDefine wine glass and then be invited in January to a strategy workshop to get you set up for 2016 the best way possible. All right, so a little bit of an incentive program here, guys. I know sometimes Success Club can be challenging, especially during the holiday time. But knowing that you could do something different, focusing on more point volume than saying, what, if they said to a challenge pack, I've got backup, and you guys are still being rewarded for it. So let's say November you hit Success Club 5, and December you didn't, but you had that 500 PV, you'd be eligible. So it's one or the other. All right, so we'll post that as well in the team page. And
does it come with wine?
Yeah, it comes with a mini wine bottle.
Does it really?
Yes.
We were just having a whole conversation about it because I was like, but we need kosher wine. How am I going to find kosher wine in a small bottle? So
I'm sure they have it.
I'm sure they do, but I'm figuring it out.
We'll figure it out. So wine or champagne? I'll let you guys even choose which one you want. And that whatever bubbly or something another you want in your wine glass. Like I said, we'll have a strategy workshop session in January and kind of give you guys a coaching session to grow 2016 the right way. So that is the announcements for tonight. So let's just go ahead and dive into tonight's topic. I'm going to share screen. I got so excited. I did a nice little fancy PowerPoint for you guys as well. Let's see here, share screen. Oh, goodness. I shouldn't have so many things open on my screen here. Hold on one second, guys. Let's close all this out. Can you guys still see me? Because I lost my screen. My light is on.
We see you.
You see me? Okay, good. Hold on here. Okay. Let's see. Share screen. Michal, I think moving forward, I need to have Shim here to walk through my technology issues. Oh my gosh, where'd it go?
Technology issues. Oh, I didn't know those were there. The Super Sunday went so smoothly.
Shut it, Michal. Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay. Here we go. Share. Gosh. Probably.
I'm so sorry. I gotta go, guys. So I'll just look at it later. I'm really sorry.
No worries.
Don't
Bye.
worry. Bye.
Okay. Yeah, it's loading.
Womp, womp, womp.
My gosh. I might just move on without my slides, even though I really wanted everyone to see that first slide. My life. Okay. Guys, so as I open this up, I'm just going to keep talking until it opens for me. So we're heading into November we're in November and December, and this is where, honestly, it becomes really, really tricky because, again, we have holidays and people stop thinking about themselves. Can you guys see my screen?
Yep.
With my slides?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So like I said, it becomes really tricky of, what people are going to be interested in, what they want to do and so forth. And when I first started as a coach, I sat back a lot and I took the no's and just kind of felt defeated. And I was like, you know what? Maybe in January, and everyone's going to want help in January, right? Everyone's going to want to lose weight and get rid of, the garbage they had during the holiday season. And came January and I still struggled. And it was because I kind of sat around and not used this time as a foundation. So I want to give you guys a little bit of an idea first on this one. So
wait, we don't see the slide.
You don't see the slide?
No, now we see just your PowerPoint. It says recent presentations open. That's what we see.
Here we go. Can you see it now?
No.
No?
No. We see your PowerPoint, just not your slide open.
Okay. Hold on. Thank you for that.
Sure.
Can you see it now?
Yep.
Numbers?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So back in November of 2012, 3-year anniversary this month, who knew? I signed up, and my first 2 months, I made absolutely zero, like nothing, 0 success club points, obviously. I had just signed up. I had no training. My sponsored coach gave me a getting started right call, and that was it. I was on my own for everything else. So fast forward a year later, November 2013, and I'll read the numbers out for those of you that are on the phone. $129.36. December 2013, $253.28. If you kind of break it down as well, with 0 successful points, I kind of was helping a lot of people there, but I wasn't really feeling it. I was actually on the verge of quitting, to be honest with you. I wasn't consistent, and one of my biggest pitfalls was that I sat back and I watched everyone around me make this push, and I watched everyone around me just make this look fun and easy. I compared myself and so forth. So obviously I was in a very stuck situation, and I don't want that happening to you guys. A year ago, so November 2014, clearly you guys can see a jump to $620.68 for the month. And then December 2014, $744.49. November was 2 points of Success Club. December was 4 points of Success Club. And the biggest difference from 2013 to 2014 was that I invested in myself, I believed in myself, and I completed the trainings that started to become offered out to the team at that point in time. Initially, there were, again, no trainings were even offered to take advantage of. So again, with the low Success Club points, you guys can just imagine how many people I was helping at that point. And Michal, I think you were one of them in that November timeframe. So, you know, like I said, you guys can see once I kind of started shifting my mindset and saying what was important to me, especially in this opportunity, and started to make non-negotiable goals for myself, things started to grow. So I love these two quotes: hustle and heart will set you apart. And I truly believe that. If you know, opening the lines of communication, keep helping and keep working from your heart and your soul, people are going to stay with you and they're going to refer over to you. Excuse me. And my other one that I love is the dream is free, the hustle is sold separately. And that is so true because, you know, 2013, I sat there daydreaming, like, what if I did this? And this could be really cool. And just sitting there and scrolling on Facebook and seeing what everyone else was doing. And they were hustling. And now I'm in that hustling position. And I hope that at the end of this call, I get you guys fired up to hustle and grind it as well. So, slide here. So
can I just stop you for a minute?
Yeah.
Hustling doesn't mean to become salesy and throw a Beachbody all over your Facebook. Just wanted to throw that out there.
For sure. Exactly. Hustling means, well, I'll break it down in these, but exactly. Don't shove it down people's throat.
Right.
So tip number one, so I have 6 tips for tonight. And my first tip is consistent actions create consistent results. And so 2 things that, to kind of create that consistency. One is the power hour. And I know we've spoken about it to some of you guys beforehand. The power hour is crucial and it's critical. And maybe you don't have that 1 full hour each night that you can sit down and, you know, work on your Beachbody business. But perhaps it's a half hour in the morning and a half hour at night. Whatever it is that you're going to be consistent and say, this is my Beachbody business time and I'm going to make it happen. And with this time that I have, I'm going to make whatever I need to work, and you're going to go for it. Because again, consistency is king in this. And with a power hour, something that I've done in the past, and sometimes I still do, is I actually set a timer on my phone. So that way I'm not getting suckered into just one thing. Because the reality of it is that you can comment back in your challenge groups, and all of a sudden your challengers are responding. And you're going back and forth in this conversation, which is great. But all of a sudden your power hour is now hour and a half, 2 hours. You're like, wait, crap, I didn't invite, anyone to my next challenge group, or I didn't start a new conversation with a new person. So I do 15 minutes for my challenge group, 15 minutes of responding to private messages, 15 minutes to drop 3 Hey Girl messages or any other follow-ups that I have from there, and then even designate out some personal development time. So you guys got to just figure out what's your best flow. But again, having that consistency and making sure that it links in with the 3 vital behaviors, as we say, inviting, product of the be proof that the product works, and personal development. So again, I can't tell you how to design your own power hour. I can give you suggestions and ideas and tools and tips and advice, but it's up to you guys to make that happen. And so I also posted yesterday the go for no and going for 100 no's. And I think I sent up this example today, but as you can see to the right, this is actually a diamond coach from another team. And she was on a mission. She had a goal. And in October, she went for 100 no's. That's how she filled out her sheet. Anyone that is colored are people that said yes. Anyone that's like, blank were no responses. X'd out were people that actually responded and said no to her. And she actually ended up signing up 10 new coaches in the month of October. So again, consistency is king. And you know what? With all those people that did say no or didn't respond, at the end of the day, as always that we say, she planted a seed with them. And I guarantee you, one way or another, those people are going to eventually come around. So you can't be afraid to go for the no. The no is what's going to build you to get stronger, better. And again, people are watching you and they're constantly going to be seeing you. So get after it. Don't be afraid to go for no. So my second tip, plan for December today. I can't even tell you last year, guys, the mayhem that was going on with other Beachbody coaches saying, in December, no one was offering December groups. Everyone was like, join me in January, join me in January, and January, building up January. But guess what? People still need help now. So meet people where they need to be met, right? So we have Hanukkah coming up. We have Christmas coming up. We have New Year's coming up. So let's think of it in their terms as well, right? A 21-day challenge group in December might not be what's going to be the magnetic force for people to sign up with you, or people to want to say, you know what, I'm going to continue on this journey. Because the reality is, people are going to say, you know what, I have these holiday parties, or I'm traveling, I'm getting ready for this, I'm getting ready for that. You want to be able to position yourself and say, you know what, in this case, I'm going to create a shorter term challenge group or an accountability group for people to get through the holidays, for people to feel prepared for the holidays. So maybe it's a 5-day group, a 7-day group, a 10-day group. When you have those shorter term challenge groups in December, people are going to say, you know what, I can do this after all. And you're surrounding it around what they need during the specific time. And that's going to get you longer term clients and also be able to gain referrals. And I can't express it enough, guys. When you're doing these, especially these shorter term challenge groups, I would push for Beachbody On Demand. Yeah, the first 30 days are free. You're going to hit a lot of people saying, I can't right now because financially I'm strapped, financially, buying presents, I really can't afford anything on me. So like I said, meet them where they can be met and say, you know what, why not try Beachbody On Demand? It's free for 30 days. And then in January, it's a quarterly charge of $42.99. And it also gives you the opportunity to build a relationship with them that comes January. You can position Shakeology better to them and then switch them over to a challenge pack when they're much more, a little bit more open-minded on spending money on themselves. But remember that Beachbody On Demand is something that you get 40% commission off of versus the normal 25%. And that over time accumulates. I have I'm going to say I have 75% of my clients right now on Beachbody On Demand. Last week alone on Beachbody On Demand commissions, my paycheck was $350. And this week is supposed to be over $500 just on Beachbody On Demand commissions. And the best part about it is that the clients are loving it. They're sticking around longer term. And every single month, I'm getting a referral from someone else because they like the simplicity of it. They like the flexibility of it. And they like the fact that there's always variety. So versus every 2 months saying, hey, now you're done with 21 to Fix, now you're done with PIO, etc. They constantly have something at their needs, and that's affordable for them. So when it comes to December, really think about, where you want to be at as far as, prepping people for the holidays and so forth, matching it to their needs. And if you need to, plug away Beachbody On Demand, guys. I guarantee you'll get a lot less no's. So that leads me into revisiting your invitation process. So I took this example, and before anyone starts stressing out and really looking at the image on the left-hand side, it's no one from our team. But I do see this a lot. I see generic images a lot, right? Or taking a Beachbody image. Guys, yes, we use Beachbody programs and products, and they're amazing. They create amazing results. But guess what? That kind of image does not gravitate your consumer or your client. That image is not going to say, oh, let me do that. That looks realistic to me. People want to see you and your faces. So maybe you have a motivational quote that excites you, fires you up, and pumps you up. Take that motivational quote, plug it into your image of what you and yourself look like, because that's what people are going to go towards. In here as well, she wrote, she calls out, celebrity trainer Shaun T. Well, yeah, you're kind of working with Shaun T, but really they're working with you. You're the person that they're working with. You're their coach, right? So you want to put it out there of how you're going to be able to support them and guide them and excite them into working out, which, let's just be honest, not everyone gets excited to do burpees like I do, but you want to get them excited and feel like there's something attracting to you. And I see this a lot as well, where people say, ask me about it, PM me for more details. Well, to be honest, if you've used that before, ask me about it and PM me for more details, and you've gotten clients out of that specific post, rock on, keep going. But if you've been at a point where 3 months in, and that's usually my general rule, if you tried an idea for 3 months and it doesn't work, then it's time to move on. But ask me about it and PM me for details. And if you use that for the past 3 months and you haven't had someone directly say, I saw your post and I'd like more information about this accountability group, it's time to try something new. It's time to try something different. And something different, to give you an idea off the top of my head, is what if you tried, showing maybe a post-workout photo or a workout video or something that excites you about it, and you say, during the holiday time, it's tough, or, maybe have a picture of holding up a cupcake and showing what that temptation is like, and saying you have an accountability group coming out, be on the lookout for an exclusive invite. Now I'm like, oh, wait, I want to be a part of that. An exclusive invite. Wait. And then all of a sudden you have people actually start messaging you. You didn't say to contact me. You said you're going to contact them, but they want in on it because they felt that there's that exclusivity. So when you say, ask me about it, PM me for details, you're literally sitting there waiting and hoping for that message versus saying, hey, I'm going to send out an exclusive message or exclusive invite. And I guarantee you guys, you're going to have people coming at you and saying, give me more information or make sure that I'm on that upcoming invite because I'm going to need this. So use different taglines, use a different call to action. And if something works, share it. And if something doesn't work, take that learning and still share it with the team because we can all learn from each other. You also want to make sure that you're not just posting your direct Beachbody link. That screams sales, guys. Don't say, hey, loving size, I'm going to run this size group, join me, and here's my URL, because the reality of it is you overwhelm them and you turn that person off. So the way I send my link out, guys, is a private message, and I direct them exactly what they're getting to where they need to be to eliminate any kind of confusion. So again, try something new. You don't know it until you try it. But if you're doing the same thing over and over again and it's not bringing you in new business, it's time to switch it up, and this is the time to do it. So with that being said, my tip number 4 is know your target audience. And this is huge because a lot of you, and many of you on the call tonight, you have an amazing transformation story, right? A lot of you have lost tremendous amount of weight through Beachbody programs and you love it and you want to share that. But sometimes we cut our own messages short. We share, look at this. I lost 15 pounds. I love my PIO and I love my Shakeology. I'm running an accountability group. Don't you want to join me? PM me for details. And you're like, damn, it's crickets. Like I have this kick-ass, before and after shot. Like, why aren't they flocking to me? Who doesn't want to do this? And that's because you've kind of had a generic message. So what I did was I actually grabbed 2 examples, and I'll share mine tonight on our team page. My 2 success partners rocked out on this that we did together. And we really narrowed down what our target audience is. And this is how our Facebook posts are now generated. My success partners are so much better at Facebook posts than I am. So that's what I'm going to use them tonight. Coffee with Lara, which is my success partner, Stephanie. They made up names. They got really into it. So Stephanie is a 35 to 45-year-old married stay-at-home mom with 2+ kids who's a worrywart. She struggles with meal planning. She loves online shopping and sales, wants more time with her kids, thinks she's funny, which I think she's hilarious, and so are her posts. She's a wine and dark beer lover and worries about money and spending it on herself, wants to help out the household financially. And so the list goes on, but notice it wasn't screaming Beachbody. It's all these characteristics of her, and her posts are being targeted with these characteristics. Well, gosh darn it, the last 4 months, she's been freaking hitting Success Club like no one's business because that is what she's been honing in on. So Callie is my success partner, Tiffany's girl. And Tiffany, a lot of you guys are friends with Tiffany. So as I read these, you're going to notice and recognize why her posts are being formed the way they are. So she's mid-30s, stay-at-home mom with a successful husband who's a sole provider, and she's branded herself now as the corporate wife. He travels a ton. She's got 2 kids. She loves dogs, and unfortunately her cat passed away, but she loves cats as well. And in here, she speaks that she's a perfectionist. She wants and strives to be a better mom and a better wife. Sorry, I'm squinting here because they made it smaller. Loves to travel. You see that she's gone to Charlotte and Vegas the last 2 months. She has trouble sleeping at night because she can't stop thinking. She needs spiritual growth. She lost her dad recently, and she shares these things. And people realize that this is more than just a weight loss journey. This is a lifestyle journey. And those are characteristics that they can relate to. And she is growing like no other because She's put these characteristics down, and that is how her posts are being formed. So when you're thinking about that December group, think about who you want to work with, right? It's not just anyone and everyone under the sun. When you speak of those target audience characteristics, it's going to be easier to have the conversation because you're going to have that mutual meeting ground. And it's not just that awkward, oh, are you ready to buy this program yet? Like, you should be able to get lost in conversations with your prospects because you have all these things in common that they'll circle back and say, hey, by the way, when you get a chance, can you send me that link to sign up? I'm really excited to be a part of this because it's more than just fitness. It's a life. All right. So that's tip number 4. Tip number 5, you want to create your dream board. And I will share mine as well. This isn't mine. I just grabbed a sample because it looked really pretty and I figured you guys would maybe get a kick out of it. But creating your dream board, guys, this opportunity holds so much for each and every one of you. It's whatever you want to make out of it, and you can do it. So whether it's you want to buy a house, you want to buy a car, you want to maybe just have extra spending money to pay off that credit card debt, or just be able to buy groceries and not stress out about it. Whatever those stresses are that you want to relieve from yourself, put that on your dream board. And I don't do my dream boards in January 2016, like that whole New Year's resolution, because let's just face it, that excitement fizzes out real quick within like 30 freaking days, right? So I do my dream boards now because I want to start that foundation for where I want to be in the next year. And when I have this hung up and I have those days that I'm like, man, I really got to push through, I remind myself what my goals are on that dream board. That pushes me to continue to say, I want to help more people every single day, because when I pay it forward, I believe in karma. When I pay it forward, it's coming right back at me and then some, okay? And I truly believe that for each and every one of you. So when you put in your dream board together, don't be shy. I used to hold back and be like, that may not really be able to come true. And I'll say it again, guys. I took 2 vacations this year because of Beachbody, 2. I went to Maui and I went to Bahamas, even though it feels like last year. It felt so long ago, but I did it. And I that was on my dream board. And so I want you guys, when you're doing your dream board, I want you to share it with your personally sponsored coach. All right? Because that is the way we're going to be able to hold you guys accountable and continue to push you guys in the direction that you want to go at. Maybe it's to pay your kids' tuition. Maybe it's to afford date night. Whatever it is, put it on this board and don't be afraid to dream big. Because when you dream big and you let loose and just say, you know what, I can have this, and there's no reason why I couldn't, it will happen. And myself and whoever your sponsored coaches will help you get there. We'll continue to provide you guys what you need to crush your dream board. And there's nothing more that I cannot wait to see the day when you guys start turning around and say, I did it. I accomplished everything on my dream board, and now I'm going to dream even bigger. All right. So my thing is, guys, why not you, and why not now? Leads me to my 6th tip, my last and final tip of the night. Success partners. They are so, so critical. That's me and my success partner, Tiffany, who is adorable. And again, most of you guys are friends with her, so you know her at this point. But Tiffany actually lives in Georgia, moving to North Carolina, and we actually met in person this past July at Beachbody Summit. And I will tell you this, if it wasn't for her, this team would not exist, because I would have quit a damn freaking long time ago. We have held each other's hands and cried on the phone many a times of things that we had struggled with or doubted ourselves for, and we picked each other up and we kept each other moving. And we have a 3rd success partner as well. And we meet every week at the most inconvenient time to probably what most normal people think. We meet at 6 a.m. Wednesday mornings, because we figured it would be a time that wouldn't take away from our business, wouldn't take away from our families, and wouldn't take away from our daily activities. It's our quiet time. They have coffee, I have tea, and we just rock out for an hour with what our goals are, what our struggles are. And we have a structured call, right? We talk about our 3 wins of the week, our 3 losses of the week, our 3 goals of the week, and our 3 aha moments. And so tomorrow morning, they're going to say, hey, those 3 goals last week, how are you doing with them? They call me out on it, and vice versa. And we don't take it personally. We're on each other because we know we have big goals that we're trying to achieve. And when you have a success partner, guys, there's always going to be a time where one of you are going to have like a moment of doubt, or a moment of, just feeling like you're in a rut. And it's your job as that partner to lift that person up, because they're going to bring it back to you as well when it's your turn. But it's your job to say, you know what, we got this. We're going to push through this, and not sit on the side and say, you know what, you're right, this is tough. Well, you got to put yourself in that positive mindset and know that you're going to lift each other up. So in the past, we've always kind of said it's nice to have a success partner with someone outside of the team, but unfortunately that hasn't worked out, and we haven't had really good matches. So I want to encourage all of you guys, especially if you're in the 14 Days to Thrive training group, check out what you guys are responding and posting and writing. And if someone is saying things or writing things a certain way and it clicks with you, reach out to them. Say, hey, you know what? Why don't we try this out as success partners? I will say this, it's almost like speed dating in the beginning, because you're really trying to figure out who you match well with. Tiffany was actually my second or third success partner until I found someone that, like I said, really clicked with me. But go ahead and find someone on the team that you're at that same level. Maybe you're a new coach and you just started a month or two ago. Like, you really really use that support of someone who's in the same exact boat as you. Your success partner isn't your personally sponsored coach. They're always going to be there for you. So you want someone at that same level who can, really relate to you where you're at. And let's say you guys are, need more help in the Shakeology department. Together, reach out to Fair and say, hey, do you mind jumping on a call for a quick 10 minutes and answer these questions for us? Or, reach out to Michal and say, you know what, my success partner and I have a couple ideas. We really like your input. I know she'd be more than happy to answer questions or hop on a call. You guys know I'm an open door. I'm willing to help you guys wherever you need it. So partner up with someone and take advantage of what this team has to offer you. And I promise you, you will succeed. So I'm going to stop sharing this one. I know I gave you guys a lot of information tonight, and I spoke really fast because I was really excited. But take one thing first, do that, and then do the next thing, and then do the next thing. And know that this, obviously the call's recorded, so you can always go back to it and say, all right, what should be the next thing I need to go back to? But take one, run with it. And if there's one thing that you're going to run with, guys, I'm going to say it's all about consistency. Because I was that person that I would do something for 3 or 4 days. Man, no one responded to me. No one said yes to my invite. I'll try again next month. I'll try again next week. And I kind of went back and forth, and it was never really consistent. But once I was consistent, things changed. Things made a huge shift and made a huge difference. And let's be real. Holidays are going to get crazy. We're going to get lost in chaos. And it's up to you guys to say, no way. I'm going to focus on me and my business because my goals matter. And maybe it's, like I said, to change things for your family, to change things for yourself. That is important to you, and put a picture of what it is important to you on your desktop, on your phone, on your clipboard, whatever it is, so you don't lose sight of it. And if you need that extra accountability, tell your sponsored coach, I need the extra accountability in this. You need me to check up on you on something? I will do it. Michal will definitely do it. She hounds me on my Facebook posts every day if I don't post. I'm like, I'm going right now. Whatever it is that you feel like you're slacking in, that you feel like you need, do it. I know, Amanda, I hope you don't mind me using you as an example right now, but I know Amanda was, feeling just, she's like, I'm in a slump right now. I said, cool, come back into my accountability groups. And I know Amanda is, we share a lot of the same religious beliefs as well. I sent her a Joel Osteen YouTube video one time. I was like, I thought of you on this one. It was all about believing in yourself. And I was like, girl, you have to listen to this. Run with it. And since then, honestly, her momentum now in our accountability groups, she's in it. She's in it. And no way is she saying I'm perfect. She's like, I'm in it with you guys, and I'm in it to learn, and I'm here with all of you. And I can't even tell you the amount of messages I've received. Sorry, Amanda, I haven't shared this with you in the last 48 hours of saying, oh my gosh, Amanda's like so great with her posts, and she's so real with her posts. Is she a coach? I'm like, yeah, she's a coach. Isn't that cool? Like, so whatever it is that your goals are and that you need to be held accountable, share it. Don't be afraid of it. We want you, nothing more than to succeed and to get what you want out of this business opportunity. So I hope, like I said, I fired you up. You guys have a crazy amount of notes, but I got to lighten things up because I know I went really heavy on the business stuff tonight. So I need all of you guys to give me a little fist pump in the air, and we're going to do this together. Can you hear my music? Come on, guys, fist pump it. Come on, fist pump it. I'm getting cheesy. All right, guys. I hope you all have a fabulous, amazing night. Take everything in, absorb it, reach out to your sponsor coach or whoever you need for support and blow it up because this is your time to shine. And 2016 is going to be even better than anything else. Love all of you, and I will see you guys in our Team ReDefine page.